Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arsalan and today we are on number day 6 of solving the OOPS question with the help of Python. Day by day we have solved so many questions. On day number 2 we have started from a very basic question. On day number 2 we have eventually moved on to day number 6, day number 2, day number 3, day number 4, day number 5, and now we are on the day number 6 and we are solving again two questions I have prepared for you. On each day I have managed to give you various types of question. With the help of OOS we will be solving this question of and I am just trying to give you various types of different questions of OOPS with the help of Python to make your OOPS logic in fact our OOPS logic, while we solve it simultaneously, makes which will make our logic more and this more it will improve our logic. All right, so we I am just creating this playlist to make our OOPS logic improvise. So guys, just before starting with this tutorial, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, press the bell icon button and bookmark the playlist so that you can get the updates from the channel. So I have prepared many questions up till now and I have always encouraged you to solve. First of all, encourage you to solve the question and then I ask you to follow my method. So guys, you can see that I have created I have again a question as an employee. All right, so that does not mean that I am repeating the question. I am not repeating the question. The question number on day number 6, you can see that it was a name which was same, like class name was same. Here it was class employee, and here is also a name which we have to create with the employee. But it does not mean that the method we are going to apply would be the same. All right, so it would not be the same, it will be different. All right, and as the in question number 3 they ask us to create a employees detail method, here they are asking us a different method to create. So just for starting, please guys try these two question on your own. If not, comment in the comment section that you're unable to solve this question so that I can know that how many are of you facing the problem and where are you lacking, so that I can make it more understandable where you are lacking. All right, so guys, see that the question I am gonna read here is question number 1. Create a class called employee with attributes name, position and salary. Implement a method to calculate and return the annual salary of the employee. Create an instance of the class with sample name, position and monthly salary. Print out the annual salary of the employee. All right, let's do it. So first step, first come first step. So create employee class, get the name of class employee. Second, they ask to create the attributes. So def init, take attributes here, which would be, let's say first is name, second is position, third one is salary. Now we have to name this here in the function. Self dot name is equals to name, self dot position is equals to position, self dot salary is equals to salary. Now I have created the attributes here. Now I have to create the method. Now they have not mentioned the name of the method, so you can create any name of the method you want to create, but it should be more, it should make some relations, it should make some logic while you give the name. So name and nomenclature of the method or function or variable is very important because it can create confusion in the code. So I always try to make it more understandable, more readable, more logical, whatever you give the name. Like if you give the name as, let's say if you give the name as EBC, right? It is not readable, it does not make any sense, or it does not make any relation. So give a proper name of the method. So let's say the method is to create the annual salary, so give the name as annual salary, which is more which is a more readable. I think it's perfect name for the method to create here as a name. And now while we have created the name of the method, what we are asking to do, they are asking us to do, we have to print we have to the return the salary. So what is the salary? Salary is self dot salary into 12, which will give us the annual salary. That's all we have to do here. All right. uh, Now if I what next we have to they are asking us to do is create an object here. So what they're asking, create an instance of the class. So let's say Arsalan is equals to employee. So this we have created employee. This we have created as an instance here. This is an instance, or you can even say this is an object. All right, guys, if you want the source code of all of these, you can ask me in the comment section that you want the source code. I will upload it, the source code for you. And if you do not want, that's all up to you. So comment in the comment section that if even one of you may want this source code of all the code, so I can just upload it for all of you in the link below. But do comment in the comment section that you want it or not. Okay, so now I have created an object here which name as class is equal Arsalan is equals to employee. So this is an object here. So if I create another object, let's say Ahmad is an employee. Ahmad is an employee. Now guys, while we have created an object in first or second line, so first object is employee, second object is first object is Arsalan and second object is Ahmad. Okay, so both are an object. We can create n number of objects here, but we have to also give the attributes here. So parameters would be, first of all, we do not have to give the self here, that it is already been taken here. And what we have to give next here is, let's see what they are asking. They are asking you first of all give name, position and salary. So name, let's say it's Arsalan, position as junior developer, and now let's say salary is 12,000. 12,000 is the monthly salary of Arsalan as a junior developer. Now I have second object as Ahmad. Now let's say he is a manager, manager here, and his salary would be like 30k, 30,000. Now let's say I want to print these values. So how we print these values? I will just simply say print Arsalan dot the name of the method we are applying. So method is Arsalan dot annual salary. So if I run and this code, you will see that I will be getting the annual salary as this 14 lakh or something, it's the salary. Now if I print Ahmad dot annual salary, it will give me 24 something, 36, in fact 36, 3,60,000. All right, so I hope that you have understood this question here. What if you want to return the name of the, so if you want to print the name of the employee, what you can do here is, let's say if you want to, they are not asking in the question, I'm just making you understand what if they ask us to return the name, if they want to print the name of the, and there is no method to return the method, you have not created any method here in the question, but they are asking to print the name explicitly without creating any method. So let's say the question is to print the name, position in the in here, and we do not have to create any method. How do we do that? It's simple, print Arsalan dot name, Arsalan dot name. It will just print me the value as Arsalan, you can see here. And if you want to print position Ursula, position, so you can print position as well, so it will print me junior developer. So I hope that you are now coming onto the track of object oriented programming, and you are now making object oriented programming more relatable, and you are understanding it in a better way. And while you practice lots of question, you will understand, we will understand, and in fact, because see, I am also not perfect in coding, nobody is perfect, but while we practice more and more and more, we will just get hands on to it, and we will understand things in a better way. So practice is the key. You do, why, that's what we are doing here. We already have learned the object oriented programming, many of you have already learned it from somewhere. So what we lack in the understanding of object oriented programming, that how do we apply this. So to apply this object oriented programming, the first step is to practice questions. So that's what I am doing. The first step after learning the object oriented programming is to practice questions, creating projects. Okay, so all right, so to create projects, first of all we have to have basic understanding of object oriented programming. So create a basic understanding of object oriented programming, we are solving questions. Now if when we solve n number of questions, like we are on day number 6, now we will eventually we'll moving on to day number 7, day number 8, day number 10, and day number n. I don't know where how long it would last, but when we reach on to some day where we have a better understanding, we will be creating projects. So initially we have to first of all understand how it works. To understand how it works, first of all, the first step is to create some questions to practice. So that's what I am doing here. We are solving the questions, basic question, very simple question, very simple. And this simple question will somehow someday make us a good programmer in object oriented programming. So guys, that was all a quiet lecture. Now let's move on to question number 2 and solve the question number 2 as well. Now I again encourage you guys to please solve it on your own first, to why, before I implement the method, before I do solve the question, I ask you to do this first. All right, so I ask you guys to solve this question, and whoever has solved the question, please comment in the comment section that he or she have solved this question, and write it in the comment section that you have solved the question. And you can also give the source code if you wish to write it in the comment section. I will see what method you have applied, it is same as mine, or you have applied some logic, so applied some different logic to solve this question. So if you try different method, you read my code, I read your code, so we have different various types of understanding, and we give various types of understanding of the code. Means we get the different types of views of solving the question, we different types of option to solve the question. So without wasting time, let's solve the question number 2, and I hope you will be solving the question number 2 on your own, and comment in the comment section that you have solved the question. Now let's start the question. So class triangle, I will be doing it fast, and I will be just not wasting time anymore. Now def init, now the attribute is base and height. Base height, this thing I think you have already understood this, that to take attributes we have to create def init function, in which we have to take the attributes name def init, and like base height they have asking, so we will just taking base comma height. Now we will be naming it as self dot base is equals to base, and self dot height is equals to height. This I think you have understood it in a better way. Now you have confidence in this. Now I also think that I also believe in fact that you are now able to create methods as well. How many of you are able to create method easily? Comment in the comment section that you are able to do it easily. And if you're facing problems in creating either of the thing, like creating attributes or variables or anything you are just facing in object oriented programming, or even the basic understanding of Python, you can just comment in the comment section. I will try to sort it out. So you do not have to worry about anything. Just write it in the comment section, whatever the silliest thing, whatever the dumbest thing you think you are doing, or you might think it's a miss thing, but as a programmer it's nothing like a dumbest or a silly thing. It's just that we are on different levels, so we think that we are doing silly mistakes, or this mistake or that mistake. That is nothing, but it's our conception that we think that we are making silly mistakes are not silly, but we think that they are silly because we think that we are on another level, but we are on like somebody is on another level and we are on another level, so we are comparing ourselves with other. That's why we think that we are making silly mistakes. So do not compare yourself with uh, anybody who is on higher level, or even if it's on your same level, do not compare yourself in any terms. I'm just not talking about coding. In any terms, you do not have to compare yourself with anybody. So that was quite a lecture for you for today, I think. And now, again, let's get back to the question what we are solving here. Um let's say what we have to calculate the method, return the area of the triangle using the base formula base into height. So let's give def area. Again, we are giving the name as open-ended. They are not asking us to mention, and they have not mentioned the method of the name, so we can just give a name as def area, or you can also write it as triangle area or anything you wish to, but I would keep it simple as area. That is more than anything. Sorry, that is more than enough. All right, now def area. Now we have to return the um, area. So what I will be doing here is return uh, self dot height into self dot base divided by 2. This would give me the what it would give me the area of the rectangle. So if you want to make it more readable, let me just write it for you, that we can do it like this way to make it more readable. The area of triangle is this, and the area of the triangle is this unit square. So we have solved this question, means we have created the class. All we have to do is we have to create an instance, an object for the class we have created. Now it should be unit square, not unit square. Now let's call the object. Let's call the class and create an object. So create an object as, let's say, abc is equals to triangle base should be like, let's say base is 10, height is 10, and we have to create the areas. So sorry, we have to calculate the area. So abc, sorry, print abc dot area. We have to close it by parenthesis because it's a method here. And if I run this code now, we will be seeing that the area of the triangle is 50 unit square. All right, the area, in fact the r, it's not r, it's area. So I have just seen that if we multiply, if we do it manually, does it giving me, is it giving me the right answer or not? So if we multiply 10 into 10 would be 100, divided by 2 would be 50, so it's giving me the correct value. Let's create another instance. Let's say I have pqr is equals to triangle, and let's say I have a base as 5 and height as 20. Now if I print pqr dot area, it would give me 5 into 20 would be 100, and it would give me, again give me 50. So let's change this value. Let's say I take 3 here, which would give me 60. 60 divided by 2 would be 30, so it would give me 30 centimeter, oh sorry, unit square. So I have we have solved this question. What if I have to only print, if I only have to print the base? So what I will be just doing is, here is like, if I want to print the base of the ABC triangle, so ABC dot base. So we will not put parentheses here because this is not a method, it's an attribute. Okay, so if we run this, we will say that you will see that the uh, answer is 10. If I put parentheses, see what I will be getting an error here. See, it's saying that int object is not callable, and this is not method. Actually they are saying this is not a function. ABC dot base is not a function, it's an attribute. So we are calling an attribute and printing it. To print, if you print attribute here, you do not put parentheses. I hope, I know that many of you and I think almost all of you just know this, the fact that while we call method we put parentheses, while we call attribute we do not put parentheses. But I expect that some might not know the fact that we put, where we put parentheses or where we not. So this was all for today. I hope that you have liked this tutorial today, and it was quite a lecture. I have told you many things about the coding point of view, and I've told you very small, very small, but that was quite worth it telling you. And I really hope that you would be a really great programmer in the upcoming time. So guys, this was all for today on day number 6. I hope that you have liked this tutorial, and if you do so, please comment in the comment section that you have liked this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching this video, and see you next time.